vitamscha Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Savadaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Prayers to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratishe Namaha. O most magnificent incarnation, you are Krishna himself, appearing as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You have assumed the golden color of Srimati Radharani, and you are widely distributing pure love of Krishna. We offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sangapanga Ashtaparshadam Yagnai Sankirtan Prayer Yajanti Hisumedasam. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. Prayers to the six Goswamis of Vrindavan. Nana Shastra Vicharanai Kanipuno Shadadharma Samsthapako Lokanamahitkarinau Tribhuvane Manyau Sharanyakaro Radha Krishna Padaravinda Bhajana Anandena Mattaliko Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyugo Shri Jiva Gopalako. I offer my respectful obeisances to the six Goswamis of Vrindavan, namely Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who are expert in scrutinizingly studying all the revealed scriptures with the aim of establishing eternal religious principles for the benefit of all living beings. Thus, they are honored all over the three worlds and are worth taking shelter because they are observed in the mood of the gopis and are engaged in the transcendental loving service of Shri Shri Radha and Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudire Nashtaprayeshu Bhatreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jai Shri Prabhupada. So I offer my obeisances at the lotus feet of all the assembled devotees. I seek blessings from Sharat Prabhuji, Charu Prabhuji before starting the class. So yesterday we saw the part 1 of the life study of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and today we will be doing the part 2. So we saw the Balya Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his youth, his scholastic youth, his surrender and his belief in the holy name, and his instructions to the devotees. We will now continue from the stage of his sannyasa, his renouncement.
Mataji, can I interrupt and make an announcement for the devotees, those who do not know?
Yes, Prabhu.
So Charu Prabhuji, he will be joining the session at 7:30, and before that we will be finishing the class and the question answer session. And during that time, all are requested to have their video on so that we can see each other. And in that, I will first, once Charu Prabhuji joins, then I will hand over to Santa Mataji. She will do something. Then I will say a few words about Charu Prabhuji's birthday, wishing him happy birthday, and also congratulating him for his second PhD, which he has been approved now. And then all are requested to say a few words one by one. I will nominate, and thereafter Charu Prabhuji he will give his the things to us. He will speak to us. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. That would be great. So, now having adopted the renounce order, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu begins his life as a preacher. And after a final meeting in Shantipur, he bids farewell to his beloved family and friends before traveling to Jagannathpur. So let us see this episode. After his sannyasa ceremony, Mahaprabhu recited the famous verse which describes the spirit of renunciation: to fully engage one's mind, body, and words in the service of Krishna, and thereby cross the ocean of material existence. Thus, he accepted the sannyasa order in he although accepted the sannyasa order in the tradition of impersonalism, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established unmotivated and uninterrupted devotional service as the supreme perfection of life. So as a Vaishnava renunciant, Mahaprabhu's natural inclination was to travel towards Vrindavan. But Nityanand Prabhu, however, misdirected him to Shantipur, so his friends and family could see him once again. Absorbed in spiritual fervor, Mahaprabhu arrived at the Ganges under the impression that it was Yamuna. Upon seeing Advaita Acharya waiting in the boat, Mahaprabhu was puzzled and inquired how he was there. Acharya famously replied, "Wherever you are there, there is Vrindavan." Mahaprabhu understood that he has been tricked, and Advaita Acharya immediately took him to his home, where a variety of delicious food was prepared. For a new renunciant, Mahaprabhu hesitated to accept the opulent feast due to his sannyasa vows, but Nityanand Prabhu angrily demanded more. These loving quarrels between Advaita Acharya and Nityanand Prabhu demonstrated how spiritual life is full of individuality, humor, and joyful exchanges. When the local uh, villagers heard of Mahaprabhu's arrival, they flocked to Advaita Acharya's home. There was a spontaneous festival of chanting, dancing, and feasting, causing an eruption of emotion that was never seen before. When Mahaprabhu would collapse in ecstasy, Mukunda would recite devotional stanzas which further enraptured the Lord. To everyone's delight, the spontaneous festival continued for 10 days. After that, Chandrasekhar seated Sachimata on a palanquin and brought her to Advaita Acharya's house. Ordinarily, a sannyasi would strictly refuse to see family members, but Mahaprabhu made an exception in this case. Feeling a natural affection of a mother, Sachimata cried to see her son in the clothes of a renunciant. Mahaprabhu lovingly pacified her and fulfilled her wishes. She requested that she would want to cook for him till the time he is there in Shantipur. Understanding that he would eventually leave, she then requested Mahaprabhu to make Jagannath Puri his headquarters. Because devotees keep going to Jagannath Puri, she would have some news of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu gladly agreed to this and fulfilled both the desires of his mother. After pacifying the devotees, his associates, and respectfully circumambulating his mother, Mahaprabhu began his journey to Jagannath Puri. Now, there, there were lessons to be learnt on the road of Jagannath Puri. On his way to Jagannath Puri, Mahaprabhu halted at a famous village of Remuna and narrated the story of Madhavendra Puri, a great devotee, and Kshirachora Gopinath, Krishna who stole the sweet rice. Once Madhavendra Puri was chanting at the Govinda Kund when a beautiful boy appeared and offered him some milk. Completely captivated by the boy's beauty, Madhavendra Puri wondered who this boy was. Later at night, the same boy appeared in his dream and introduced himself as Gopal, instructing Mahavendra Puri to unearth him from a nearby bush and erect a temple for his residence. Realizing that Krishna had personally appeared before him, Madhavendra Puri was overcome with transcendental emotion. Without hesitation, he immediately excavated the Gopal deity, installed him in a wonderful temple, and inspired the local villagers to begin the worship. 2 years later, Gopal again appeared to Madhavendra Puri in a dream and requested him to acquire some fresh sandalwood from Jagannath Puri. Madhavendra Puri immediately set off on foot. On his journey, he halted at Remuna, where he witnessed the deity of Gopinath being offered the very famous Amritakeli sweet rice. Madhavendra Puri desired to taste the sweet rice so he could make a similar preparation for Gopal in Vrindavan. As he thought this, he immediately scolded himself for mentally tasting the unoffered food of the Lord. Gopinath, however, was extremely pleased by his sentiments and appeared to the temple priest that night, instructing him that a special pot of sweet rice had been hidden away for Madhavendra Puri and it should be delivered to him right away. The priest eagerly retrieved the pot and handed it to the fortunate recipient. Madhavendra Puri was overwhelmed by the activities of Gopinath, and thus he was known as the Lord was known as Kshirachora Gopini, the Krishna who stole the sweet rice. Madhavendra Puri, not wanting to attract any attention, quickly left Jagannath Puri. He collected the sandalwood and then began his homeward journey, halting at Remuna again. And there Madhavendra Puri had the third dream where Gopal instructed him to offer the sandalwood to Kshirachora Gopinath instead. Thus, the fortunate Madhavendra Puri was blessed to have several dreams of the Lord. Having related the sweet pastimes of Gopal, Gopinath, and Madhavendra Puri, Sri Chaitanya continued on his travels. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu arrived at Kataka, where Nityanand Prabhu narrated the story of Sakshi Gopal. So once there were two Brahmins, one young and the other old Brahman. They were traveling together on a pilgrimage. Feeling deep gratitude for the assistance he received, the older Brahmana offered his daughter in marriage to the young Brahmana. Although this Brahmana was politely refused, feeling unqualified for his humble family background, the older Brahmana insisted to accept the proposal. This young Brahmana asked him to repeat this pledge in front of the deity. After doing so, they returned home and eventually the young Brahmana requested the promise to be fulfilled. The family of the older Brahmana was outraged at the proposal and denied the validity of the agreement. To settle the controversy, the young Brahmana called upon the deity who had witnessed the promise. At the young Brahmana's request, the deity walked all the way from Kataka to Vidyanagara, and in the presence of all the townspeople, bore witness that the elderly Brahmana had indeed offered his daughter in marriage to this young Brahmana. The wedding ceremony then took place, and everyone was satisfied. The two Brahmanas requested the deity to stay in Vidyanagar so they could daily serve him. Thereafter, thousands of people flocked to see the deity to know, and now it came to be known as Sakshi Gopal, the one who bore witness. Later, Sakshi Gopal was moved to Kataka at the request of King Purushottama Deva. Once, when there was a queen, once eagerly she desired to offer a pearl to Sakshi Gopal. The Lord came to her in the dream and indicated a hole in his nose where she could set it. Having fulfilled the cherished desire of the queen, she became eagerly joyful and held a beautiful festival. Sakshi Gopal thus demonstrated the loving reciprocation he enjoys with his confidential devotees. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued on his journey, an interesting event occurred at the river Bhardi Nadi, causing it to be later known as Dandabhanga Nadi. Here, Nityananda Prabhu took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's rod, his sannyasa staff, and he broke it into three pieces and threw it into the river. So, some people explained that Nityananda Prabhu wanted to transform the impersonal Ekadanda staff into a Vaishnava Tridanda staff. So, the Tridanda represents one who has dedicated mind, body, and words in the service of Krishna, whereas Ekadanda represents the oneness of merging with the Lord. So other people said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the supreme personality of Godhead, so who is beyond all worldly designations, including the order of sannyasa. And Nityananda Prabhu highlighted this by rejecting the staff. Either ways, relishing this pastime, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, however, chastised Nityananda Prabhu because he wanted to set an example by strictly following all the aspects of etiquettes and culture. Now, on entering the Jagannath temple, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became overwhelmed with loving emotion and spontaneously ran to embrace the deities, but he fainted in the process. So here, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who witnessed the entire incident, sensed that there was something special about this sannyasi and he decided to take him home. After frantically searching for their lord, the other devotees also arrived at Sarvabhauma's house, where they saw Mahaprabhu lying unconscious. They loudly chanted the holy name, at which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu regained his consciousness. This old Sarvabhauma was a well respected scholar of impersonal philosophy who had relocated to Jagannath Puri. Concerned about Mahaprabhu's spiritual welfare, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya insisted on philosophically educating him in the teachings of Vedanta. Gopinath Acharya tried to convince Sarvabhauma that Mahaprabhu was actually Krishna himself, but the impersonal teacher remained unconvinced. Gopinath explained the realization of God required more than philosophical astuteness, devotion, and mercy were the key factors in the equation. And since Sarvabhauma lacked these vital elements, he could not detect the divine identity of Mahaprabhu. Gopinath then cited numerous scriptural quotations to support his claims. But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya still remained unconvinced. He invited Mahaprabhu to home and began the complex philosophical discourse on Vedanta philosophy. After speaking for 7 days without interruption, Sarvabhauma was now confused by Mahaprabhu's silence and he asked him whether he has understood the teachings. Mahaprabhu told him that the authentic explanations were simple and clear, but he has just skewed the real meanings by his interpretations. Mahaprabhu then established the essence of Vedanta as a loving relationship with the personality of Godhead. Citing the famous Atmarama verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam, he explained that even self realized devotees take pleasure in varieties of devotional service to Krishna. Hearing these words, Bhattacharya began to appreciate the extraordinary character of Mahaprabhu, and thus he surrendered himself, begging for forgiveness for his previous imprudence. Mahaprabhu accepted the scholarly teacher's humble sentiments and rewarded him with a divine vision of his transcendental born. Sarvabhauma's transformation was remarkable. He spontaneously composed 100 verses in glorification of Mahaprabhu, began to exhibit symptoms of divine love, and grew more and more averse to anything which had even with even a hint of impersonal philosophy. He developed full faith in Bhakti Yoga and composed two exquisite verses which are the identity and mission of Mahaprabhu. Sarvabhauma began to explain all scripture from devotional perspective, and upon rising every day he would immediately chant Krishna Krishna. We will now see Mahaprabhu's tour to South India. Sannyasa offers one unique opportunity to travel and preach without restriction. And taking full advantage of this, Mahaprabhu decided to embark upon a tour to South India, which would last for 2 years, around 4,000 miles, and mark the beginning of his mass propagation of the Nam Sankirtan movement. Although surrounded by his loving associates, Mahaprabhu left Jagannath Puri on the pretext of finding his brother, accompanied only by his servant Kala Krishnadas. But the devotees still followed him. The distraught devotees followed Mahaprabhu till nearby Alarnatha, where Mahaprabhu swiftly departed, throwing them in pangs of separation. He travelled jubilantly, chanted Krishna's names, and greeted everyone with genuine love. His influence was extraordinary. Everyone who encountered Mahaprabhu would immediately become infused with spiritual happiness, and everyone who then subsequently contacted that person would develop the same aesthetic emotion. Mahaprabhu thus ignited the revolution of Nama Sankirtan. The entire villages and provinces adopted the process of congregational chanting, and Vaishnavism spread like wildfire across South India. The extent of Mahaprabhu's tremendous devotional potency was becoming more and more apparent. And some of the highlights of Mahaprabhu's South Indian tour we will see here. One is about the Kurma Brahmana. So in Kurma Sthana, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was warmly greeted with respect and devotion by a local Brahmana. Feeling his worldly duties to be a heavy burden, the Kurma Brahmana proposed to renounce his family in order to become fully immersed in devotional service. Mahaprabhu told the Brahmana to remain steadfast in his obligations and and instead insisted to place Krishna in the center of his household life. Mahaprabhu asked him to instruct everyone to follow the orders of Lord Krishna as they are given in Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. In this way, he has to become he became the spiritual master and tried to liberate everyone on this land. He followed the instructions, and he continued with his. Mahaprabhu said, if you follow these instructions, your materialistic life at home will not obstruct your spiritual advancement. Then we see about a leper whose name was Vasudev. Vasudev was a gentle and a saintly devotee who suffered from leprosy. Hearing that Mahaprabhu has left the locality, Vasudev fell unconscious, lamenting that he missed the opportunity to see the Lord. Just then, Mahaprabhu unexpectedly he arrived and embraced Vasudeva, causing all his bodily illness to go away miraculously. And Vasudev became spiritually ecstatic. Mahaprabhu advised him to constantly chant the holy names and share it with others. Now we will talk about Ramanand Rai. So prior to leaving Jagannath Puri, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had insisted that Mahaprabhu meet Ramananda Rai on his travels. Upon reaching the banks of river Godavari, he saw Ramananda Rai arrive with a large royal entourage. Although an influential and powerful governor, Ramananda Rai was also a great devotee. Seeing the effulgent sannyasi, he eagerly stepped forward and received a loving embrace from Mahaprabhu. It resembled the emotional meeting of two old friends. They conversed with great eagerness and resolved to meet that very evening for further discussion. Mahaprabhu posed various questions to Ramananda, extracting the essence of Vaishnava philosophy and urging the royal devotee to go deeper and explain further. Through that encouragement, Ramananda was able to present the most profound and historic conclusions of spiritual love between Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. A river of unprecedented nectar flowed from Ramananda's mouth, which Mahaprabhu relished for 10 consecutive nights. Mahaprabhu then requested Ramananda to relocate to Jagannath Puri, where they could continue discussing topics of Krishna. After departing, the Lord offered a final blessings to Ramananda by revealing his combined form of Radha and Krishna. The holy places, the temples, the devotees and non-devotees. South India was filled with impersonalism, ritualistic brahmanas and mundane scholars, all uninterested in bhakti. However, by the influence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all these individuals abandoned their opinions and became Vaishnavas, devotees of Lord Krishna. He conversed with Buddhists, Jains, and Tattvavadis, establishing the Vaishnava perspectives through logic and argument. On his travels, he paid his obeisances at the Shiva temples, exhibiting the Vaishnava culture of respect towards demigods. Later, Mahaprabhu discovered two books which were of great importance to Vaishnava tradition, the Brahma Samhita and the Krishna Karnamrita. Despite these spiritually inspiring events, Mahaprabhu's servant Kala Krishna Das fell victim to the romantic allurements of some tribal woman and had to be personally rescued by the Lord. Then we see this story of illiterate Brahmana. In a temple of Raghunath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu encountered an illiterate Brahmana who was struggling to recite the Bhagavad Gita. Although he could hardly read, when he remembered how Krishna had become a humble charioteer in the service of his devotee, it brought tears of happiness in his heart. Mahaprabhu declared that this illiterate Brahmana had actually gasped the essence of the book and was indeed the most fortunate and the learned Vaishnava. Here we hear about Venkata Bhatta. Venkata Bhatta was a Vaishnava in the Ramanuja Sampradaya, and he worshipped the deities of Lakshmi Narayan. So after some friendly talks with Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu began posing serious philosophical questions before Venkata. He asked why Lakshmi Devi, the chaste consort of Narayana, desired to enter the rasa dance with Krishna. This ignited an in-depth discussion on transcendental mellows, contrasting the personality of Krishna and Vishnu. Venkata eventually conceded that since Krishna exhibits a variety of qualities and relationships that cannot be found in any other manifestation of God, he is indeed the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And thus, he concluded that devotional service to Krishna is the ultimate form of worship. Mahaprabhu instigated a wave of spiritual ecstasy in South India, and thousands became Vaishnavas. However, one may naturally question why that influence has seemingly disappeared. Why don't we see masses of Gaudiya Vaishnavas in South India today? Although he traveled widely, Mahaprabhu never started an organized movement in South India. He never established a structured institution, erected temples, or writed books. Thus, as decades pass away, the awareness and understanding gradually diminished. Only later, when Mahaprabhu sent 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, did he formally establish the Sankirtan movement, which would continue for generations to come. However, South India tour was significant in many other ways. One, the meetings with Ramananda Rai and Gopal Bhatt. Gopal Bhatt was the son of Venkata Bhatt, and Ramananda Rai became one of Mahaprabhu's closest associates, and Gopal Bhatt became one of the 6 Goswamis. The second was the philosophical discourse on the tour established cardinal principles of Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, and the discovery of important scriptural writings further enriched Mahaprabhu's mission. The third was that South India tour demonstrated the unparalleled potency of Nama Sankirtana, which could transform the hearts of even spiritually averse people. After 2 years of continuous traveling, Mahaprabhu returned to Jagannath Puri for the next phase of his preaching. Arriving at the Jagannath temple, waves of trembling, perspiration, tears, and jubilation swept his body. The Vaishnavas overflowed with happiness to see Mahaprabhu. It was as though their very life had returned back. Returning to headquarters. Having extensively toured South India, Mahaprabhu now focused his energies on concentrating on the Sankirtana movement in Jagannath Puri. Maharaj Prataparudra, the king of Orissa, had arranged residence for Mahaprabhu in Kashi Mishra's home, where the community of devotees all came to meet him. After that happy meeting, Mahaprabhu ordered Kala Krishna Dasa, his personal servant, who was allured by the tribal women to discontinue his services. Feeling compassion for Kala Krishna Dasa, the devotees proposed he travel to Navdvipa and inform the community that Mahaprabhu has arrived in Puri. In this way, Kala Krishna Dasa would remain in the association of devotees. Arriving at Navadvipa, Kala Krishna Das excitedly informed everyone of Mahaprabhu's return to Jagannath Puri. They immediately made preparations to visit Jagannath Puri. Here, two special personalities also traveled with them. One was Swarup Damodar, formerly known as Purushottama Acharya. He possessed a profound understanding of Krishna's qualities, activities, and relationships. Being expert in transcendental mellow, Swarup Damodar Das eventually became the personal secretary of Mahaprabhu, assisting the Lord in times of devotional ecstasy. The second personality was Govind Das. He was a humble disciple of Ishwara Puri who was instructed to become Mahaprabhu's personal servant. Mahaprabhu reluctantly accepted his service of his god brother, and Govinda became a shining emblem of selflessness and unwavering dedication. Preparations of the Rath Yatra. Jagannath Puri is world famous for Rath Yatra festival, the annual occasion when Lord Jagannath mounts his magnificent chariots, leaves the temple, and indiscriminately gives darshan to all. Mahaprabhu encouraged the Bengali Vaishnavas to participate in this unique festival. Here we saw the Prema Kirtan. After the Stana Yatra, which takes place 2 weeks prior to Ratha Yatra, Mahaprabhu traveled to Alarnath. When he heard that the Bengali Vaishnavas were scheduled to arrive, he immediately returned to Jagannath Puri. As the procession of devotees appeared, Gopinath Acharya praised the glorious character and qualities of each devotee. Although Maharaj Prataparudra had witnessed innumerable kirtan parties, he sensed something unique about this particular kirtan. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya explained him that this sweet transcendental sound is the special creation of the Lord known as Prema Sankirtan, the congregational chanting in love for the Godhead. Due to their spontaneous love, the Bengali devotees instinctively ran to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before even taking darshan of Jagannath. The golden boy was their life and soul. Deeply inspired by their lateral devotion, the king arranged all the facilities for the stay of these devotees. Now, meeting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gopinath Acharya and Sarvabhauma witnessed the meeting of Mahaprabhu and the Bengali Vaishnavas at Kashi Mishra's house. Mahaprabhu lovingly received each and every one of them, expressing his appreciation and heartfelt words. Feeling great love for Haridas Thakur, whose life was completely dedicated to chanting the holy names, Mahaprabhu personally arranged his place of residence in Jagannath Puri, and all the devotees happily took prasadam together. Then we see the Beda Kirtana begins. Mahaprabhu then inaugurated the Beda Kirtana by systematically organizing the singing parties and sending them in 4 different directions. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes how the vibration of Nama Sankirtan vibrated throughout the 14 planetary systems. Inspired by their enthusiastic chanting, Mahaprabhu expanded himself and entered all 4 parties. Tears of love gushed from Mahaprabhu's eyes like a syringe as he danced in transcendental abandon, causing everyone to drown in wonder. Then we see the cleaning of Gundicha temple. So prior to the annual Ratha Yatra, the Gundicha temple, where the procession ends, is thoroughly cleaned in preparation to receive Lord Jagannath. Mahaprabhu equipped everyone with the necessary instruments and personally guided the temple cleaning. He systematically organized the devotees, each of whom served cooperatively to achieve the task, maintaining a joyous and devotional spirit throughout. This important pastime is synonymous to the cleaning of one's own heart, in which we attempt to free ourselves of undesirable qualities, which is also known as anartha nivritti, so we can truly welcome the Lord into our lives. In the company of close associates, Mahaprabhu relished the sublime process of chanting, dancing, and feasting. Through loving and uh, humorous exchanges, the Lord exhibited the sweetness of spiritual relationships. Thus, the scene was set for the historic Ratha Yatra festival. Before the ecstasy of Ratha Yatra could manifest, certain things had to be in place. First, the devotees arrived. Later, there was congregational chanting in the Beda Kirtan, and finally, the cleaning of the Gundicha temple. In the same way, before we experience the ecstasy of spiritual life, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur outlines some crucial stages of our spiritual development, which is first Sadhu Sangha, association of devotees, second Bhajana Kriya, that is determined chanting of the holy name, and third Anartha Nivritti, cleansing of the heart. On completion of these stages, one comes to the platform of Nishtha, conviction, then experience the profound happiness of spiritual love known as attraction, ruchi, then asakti, attachment, bhava, ecstasy, and then pure love, prema. The ecstatic festival of the chariots. Thousands of pilgrims visit Jagannath Puri every year for the annual Rath Yatra festival. Lasting 10 days, it consists of a procession, the stay at Gundicha temple, and the return journey to Jagannath temple. This historic occasion was the perfect stage for Mahaprabhu to fulfill 2 purposes. One, the external preaching. In the morning, Mahaprabhu and his associates witnessed the mounting of the deities upon the grand chariots. As the festival commenced, the carts began to move, but would unpredictably stop and start regardless of the vigor with which the ropes were pulled. Ultimately, it was Lord Jagannath who decided where and when to go. Mahaprabhu organized 7 Sankirtan parties and systematically placed singers, instrument players, and dancers in each one. He then expanded himself and aesthetically danced in each party. As the crowd swelled, the atmosphere reached fever pitch, and Mahaprabhu enmeshed everyone in the bliss of Nam Sankirtana by experiencing it himself. The second was the internal purpose, the internal mood. Mahaprabhu internally meditated during the Rath Yatra, and his internal meditation was very special. While dancing, he recited verses which embodied Srimati Radharani's deep mood of separation. After Lord Krishna left Vrindavan, the Vrajavasis met him again at the holy land of Kurukshetra. At that time, Radharani decided to take Krishna back to Vrindavan, where they could again engage in youthful pastimes, free from the grandeur and formality. Mahaprabhu, leading this Jagannath Yatra towards the Gundicha temple, corresponded Radharani's this leading Krishna back to Vrindavan. This is the esoteric meaning behind the Rath Yatra. At the conclusion of the procession, Mahaprabhu entered a solitary garden uh, to relax. Disguised in a simple attire, Maharaj Prataparudra humbly approached Mahaprabhu. He started to massage his legs and recited the auspicious song of the gopis from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Mahaprabhu immediately embraced the king, and he became overwhelmed with happiness, thrilled at being the fortunate recipient of such an incredible mercy. The king was honored. After honoring the prasadam with the devotees, Mahaprabhu and his associates moved the Rath Yatra cart until they reached the Gundicha temple. Absorbed in remembering the exchanges of Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan, Mahaprabhu would reenact them in the gardens surrounding the Gundicha and even performed water pastimes in the Indradumya Sarovar. They also observed the Hira Panchami festival, where Lakshmi Devi's maidservants arrive at Gundicha to reclaim Lord Jagannatha. At this time, Swarup Damodar began to recite the descriptions of Lord's loving relationships. He also explained the supreme glory of Vrindavan Dham. He said that the Vraja Gopis are the most fortunate goddesses, and Lord Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. The trees there are wish fulfilling trees, and the land is made of transcendental touchstone. The water is all nectar, the talking is singing, the walking is dancing, and the constant companion of the Lord is his flute. The effulgence of transcendental bliss is experienced everywhere. Therefore, Vrindavan Dham is the most relishable abode. Srila Prabhupada also says that a person who sees Lord's Ratha Yatra festival and then stands up to receive the Lord can get rid of all kinds of sinful results from his body. Then we come to the episode of King Prataparudra's strong desire. Maharaj Prataparudra was the king of Orissa, and through a he was a very powerful and political figure, but he was also very meek and humble Vaishnava. After hearing after hearing about Mahaprabhu, King Prataparudra requested Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya to arrange a personal meeting with him. As a renunciant, however, Mahaprabhu avoided close intimacy with a person who is involved in worldly affairs. Sarvabhauma nevertheless agreed. The king was very happy, and he arranged the house of Kashi Mishra as a suitable residence for Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. When Mahaprabhu arrived back, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya welcomed him and waited for a correct moment to present the king's request. But Mahaprabhu flatly refused it. He was adamant that it was inappropriate for a renunciant to meet a royal king. Sarvabhauma explained that the king was a great devotee, but Mahaprabhu was not willing. Later, Ramananda Rai arrived in Puri to reside with Mahaprabhu, having been granted full retirement from the government duties by the king Prataparudra. Ramananda Rai thus began to express his immense gratitude for the king Mahaprabhu appreciated the king's selfless service and assured that Ramananda would that this would bring good fortune to to the king. Meanwhile, King Prataparudra was devastated by Mahaprabhu's refusal to see him, and he resolved to end his life. But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya requested the king to be patient, advising him to meet Mahaprabhu at the conclusion of the Rath Yatra. So the king eagerly requested the devotees to submit another petition to Mahaprabhu on his behalf. Headed by Sarvabhauma, they went to the residence of Mahaprabhu and again expressed the intense desire of the king. Mahaprabhu's heart was softened, but he was still hesitant. Nityananda Prabhu suggested that the Lord send him his garment as a consolation. Mahaprabhu agreed, and King Prataparudra was extremely happy to receive this gift from the Lord. Later, Ramananda Rai petitioned on behalf of Prataparudra king. Mahaprabhu agreed to meet the king's son, explaining that meeting the son was as good as meeting the father. Although grateful for these gifts of mercy, the king still yearned for a personal meeting with the Lord. So, on the day of Rath Yatra, the king spontaneously swept in front of Lord Jagannath's cart. Mahaprabhu was extremely pleased to see his meekness and his humble approach, and thus awarded the king a transcendental vision during the procession. As the carts progressed towards Gundicha temple, Mahaprabhu fell on the ground in ecstasy, and the king spontaneously caught him. The Lord feigned anger to instruct his associates, and though the king became fearful, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya reassured him that everything would work out. At the conclusion of the procession, Mahaprabhu went to rest in the Gundicha gardens, where the king, dressed as a common man, arrived and started to massage his feet. When he recited the verses from the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahaprabhu went in ecstatic state and spontaneously embraced him. The king was overjoyed, knowing that he had finally received the mercy of the Lord. This story of King Prataparudra is very instructive for all the spiritual practitioners. His ultimate success was due to three principal qualities which he perfectly embodied. The first quality is desire. The king developed a burning desire to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The second was direction. In his endeavors for spiritual success, the king took the help of the saintly persons. Such spiritual company offers guidance, inspiration, and access to God. And the third was determination. The king possessed unbreakable determination and perseverance, and all setbacks simply fueled his spiritual desire. Obstacles are what we see when we take off our eyes off the goal. Without determination and focus, even small and insignificant issues can seem like unsurmountable stumbling blocks in our spiritual journey. Despite Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's magnanimous personality, a few wayward souls were adamant to find fault in him. When Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya invited Mahaprabhu for prasadam to his house, Mahaprabhu humbly accepted. He went during the prasadam, Mahaprabhu's son-in-law, whose name is Amogha, however, he started to criticize Mahaprabhu, pointing out that acceptance of opulent foods is in violation of the sannyasa principle. Sarvabhauma and his wife, they were aghast and at Amogha's comments, and they immediately disowned their son-in-law, profusely begging for forgiveness from Mahaprabhu. However, Mahaprabhu was unaffected by this incident, and he always humbly welcomed the correction of even irrational critics. Later, as a result of the offense, Mahaprabhu discovered that Sarvabhauma and his wife were fasting for atonement while Amogha was dying of cholera. Mahaprabhu then visited Amogha, urging him to give up his envious mentality. The boy's heart became transformed and he began to chant in great ecstasy after begging forgiveness. Amogha became an unalloyed devotee and happily engaged himself in the Lord's services. So, I would want to end up here today, and there is one more part 3 to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's live study, which we will be doing next time. Shall we take a break, Prabhuji, as it is the break time for the fast of Ekadashi?
Yes, we can have a 5 minutes break.
Okay, Prabhuji. So after the break, then we can start off. We can start interacting with Charu Prabhuji. I guess he's here with us today. Dandavat.
Yep, we can ask the question and answer session also. If anybody has got any questions or comments, that about 5-10 minutes, and
Yes.
then we'll start with the interaction.
Okay, Prabhuji. Sure. Hare.
Charu Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam, Charu Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Please accept my humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna Chandrabhai. Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam, Sarat Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam to all devotees.
Hello. Class attend Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
Dandavat Pranam.
Samtamata, you can ask if somebody has got any questions or comments, then we can start off with the interaction.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. So we are now open for the question answer session, after which we will have, yes, after which we will, after the question answer session, Prabhu, Satyadev Prabhu. Just 2 minutes. If there are any questions, then we'll proceed with our program with Charu Prabhuji.
No, we would take only a few minutes. Go ahead with it. Go ahead with question answer.
Yeah, if there are, please forgive me for all the mistakes. It's my first time. And if there are any corrections, feedbacks, question answers, Satyadetta Prabhuji and Sharat Prabhuji and Charu Prabhuji are there. If there are any questions, any feedback, anything, corrections also.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you Mataji for wonderful class.
Thank you so much.
प्रताप रुद्र जब चैतन्य महाप्रभु जी को मिलने गए, जब उन्होंने गोपी गीत गाए, जब भी मैं गोपी गीत गाती हूँ तो मैं ये इंसिडेंट हमेशा याद रखती हूँ. और उन्होंने जो श्लोका गाया था, वो तव कथामृतम तप्त जीवनम कविभिरीडितम कल्मषापहम श्रवण मंगलम श्रीमदाततम भुवि गृह्णन्ति ते भूरिदा जनाः. वो गाया, तभी तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु दौड़ने लगे थे. तो हमेशा जब भी मैं ये तव कथामृत गाती हूँ, तभी मुझे ये राजा याद आ जाते हमेशा. Thank you Mataji. Hare Krishna.
That was so sweet. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, the 9th verse of Gopi Gita. Yes, that can read in the Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Hare Krishna Samta Mataji.
Hare Krishna Charu Bhai ji. Hare Krishna.
बहन जी. नमस्ते बहन जी.
कैसे हैं आप?
बिल्कुल ठीक है. आपकी दया से सब डिवोटी की दया से सब ठीक है.
जी, मैं संस्कृत वाला जो है जन्मदिन मिलन चारू प्रभु जी के लिए गाऊंगी.
अच्छा, I love it. Thank you.
Okay, if no questions, then I want to say something. Like Mataji described about the various places which were very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Odisha. When you also come, you should try to visit these places. I'll tell you which are these. Remuna, what she told, the Khirachara Gopinath Mandir, that is about 200 kilometers from Bhubaneswar. It is connected by road and rail. Then Sakshi Gopal is when you go from Bhubaneswar to Puri, it is about 30 kilometers, almost midway between Puri and Bhubaneswar. You have to go to the turn right and go about a kilometer. Then the Sakshi Gopal temple comes. Then in Puri, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had spent the last 12 years of his life, that is known as Gambhira, or also known as Radhakanta Matha. Then Alarnath is about 20 kilometers from Puri along the sea coast. As you know, during the Anavasar time, when Lord Jagannath does not give darshan to anybody during that time, people go to Alarnath, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also used to go to Alarnath during that time. Then King Prataprudra we heard. Please remember that King Prataprudra, in his earlier life, he was King Indradimna. Indradimna means one who had established the temple at Puri, who had gone personally in this his self body to invite Lord Brahma to inaugurate the temple. So this is what it is. And regarding Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings in a nutshell, in just 2 minutes, I'll tell you certain things. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he taught us that Krishna is the supreme person and there is no second person without him. Then the second thing is he is always vested with infinite potency. Nobody is more powerful than him. Then the third thing is he is vested with infinite, he is the nectarian ocean of all rasas, he is the rasaraj, and the individual souls are his marginal energy or the intermediate discrete parts. That is, in essence, they are at the same level, but in power they are not of the same power. And marginally situated, the jivas in their fallen state, they are liable to be enthralled by Maya Shakti or Prakriti and the deluding potency of the Supreme Lord. And then another thing he taught that lying in between the Chit Shakti and Achit Shakti potencies of the Lord, the Jiva, they are freed from the shackles of Sattva, Raja and Tama by the loving devotional service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Suddha Bhakti or unalloyed devotion, the jivas should always try to attain. And Krishna Prema or divine love is alone the final destination of all the jivas. These are some of the things. You can read Srila Prabhupada's book, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and other books, and they are given, the essence is also given. This much I had to say. Now, still then I will ask, is there any question or comments about what Mataji has covered yesterday and today?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. So Samta Mataji spoke, it's a very difficult subject. As we understand, Chaitanya Charitamrita is the people for the PhD degree. It's not ordinary, a lot of philosophies, a lot of wonderful pastime, and every pastime has a meaning, and Mataji tried to try to give like yesterday's and today's lot of instances or some meaning to take out from that. So it's so nice. It's a very difficult subject, but she tried to condense and present very nicely. Thanks, Mother, for that presentation.
Thank you,
This is
Prabhu.
appreciable. Yes. Thank you.
Any other question or comment?
Hare Krishna. It was
Yeah,
so
Prabhuji,
nice,
yes,
Mataji. It was so beautiful and very simple, easy for everybody to understand also. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Danvats.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Sandeep.
Yes, Mataji, very, very wonderful presentation. It was like the whole pastime going in front of us. And also the last part you mentioned about Swarup Damodar Prabhu, we summarized, the king Pratapudra, like to achieve the mercy of Lord and his darshan. Finally, we need the strong desire, determination, and there is one more thing you mentioned, right? The focus. Yeah. So that's wonderful. I think that's a key takeaway. Yeah. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Danvats.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji. Very wonderful presentation. Very nice.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. So many pastimes beautifully explained, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
So, Krishna Mataji, it was wonderfully done and everything in a very condensed way. You explained it very nicely. It was very nice. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Harsha Mataji. So, Prabhuji, we have a small surprise for you today. And Satyadevta Prabhuji has been after me since a long time. Play the song, play the song. Charuchandra Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam to you. Here's something for you. Just give me a time to screen share it. This is from all of us. Okay. Just 1 second.
To you.
Hare
Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Krishna Krishna to you, Hare Hare to you, Hare Rama to you, Hare Rama to you, Rama Rama to you, Hare Hare to you. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. May you go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna to you. May Krishna bless you. May Krishna bless you. May you find pure devotion. Hare Krishna to you. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
No.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, wish you a very, very, very happy birthday from all of us. And Raksha Mataji, you had to sing the Sanskrit song. Raksha Mataji, over to you.
Yes. Dandavat pranam Charu Prabhuji. Belated happy birthday, and I'm singing this for you. Sanskrit version. Janmadinamidam e priya sakhe shantanu hi sarvada mudam prarthana mahe bhavashatayusi Ishvara sada tvam cha rakshatu punya karmana kirti marjaye jivanam tava bhavatu sarthakam जीवनम तवा भवतु सार्थकम। तनुत प्रणाम प्रभु जी। इसका ट्रांसलेशन ये है, ओ डियर फ्रेंड, मे दिस बर्थडे ब्रिंग यू ऑस्पिशियसनेस and joy forever. Indeed, we all pray for your long life. May the Lord always protect you by noble deeds. May you attain fame and may your life be fulfilled. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai ho. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Samta Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Prabhuji, she sang for you in the Gopi Geet tune, your favorite Gopi Geet. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Charu Prabhuji, over to you. Dandavat pranam.
You are mute, Prabhuji.
I'm really speechless. So much love and affection. It's really incredible. I did not expect that, It's just wonderful. I'm really, really very, very grateful to all of you. And I wish you all wonderful, wonderful seva for the Supreme Lord and Srimati Radharani and the divine couple. May bless you and make progress on the devotional path. And this our organization may keep on flourishing to its new heights. Now it's all under the leadership of Sharad Prabhuji and Sanjeev Prabhuji. So I'm very glad with this attendance 19. It's really incredible, very admirable. And all kudos to Sharad Prabhuji, all their teamwork, so wonderful. And nice to see all of you making progress. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. From all the devotees side, we wish you happy birthday. You have attained 80 years. Still you are doing so much, hardly sleeping at night. And we pray to the Lord that your two projects, two things, that is the book and your PhD, the divine couple may bless you so that these get finished at the earliest, and you maintain good health also for the future. Now the devotees, if you want to say something, please convey to Charu Prabhuji. Sanjeev Prabhuji. Okay, Rajiv Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu. Yeah, just 1 minute. Yeah. Yes.
Prabhuji, there's no
So
light there.
wishing you very happy birthday, Prabhuji. And
Light is not there. We are not able to
yeah.
see.
Yes, 1 minute, Prabhuji. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dhanush Pranam. All the wishes to Prabhupada. And wishing you a very happy birthday. As we always say, so much inspiration we get from you. So your determination. I was just like when Mataji was mentioning these three qualities, determination, goal, desire, determination, the burning desire, the goal, and the determination. So always you have been practicing what you preach. So that's so amazing. And we can see at 80 you are like fit. So you take care of yourself physically, and also you have very ambitious devotional goal, and that's why so many courses, and that has been so much learning for us. Even if we were in ISKCON, at least for me, getting all these courses would have not been possible because there is so much strict criteria, right? Like you have to attend them in person, be there, do the exams and whatnot. So like we did Bhakti Shastri for us, Bhakti Vaibhav for us, and so many other courses. And also personally, as I told you, mate, and that my initiative in Bhagavad Sevadas, my Guru Maharaj gave only because I am serving you in teaching of Bhagavatam and Bhagavad courses. So personally, I owe a lot to you, and wishing you very happy birthday, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Sanjeev Prabhuji. I'm very grateful to you. Many of you may not know, Sanjeev Prabhu is right from day one, 26 years he has been with me. In fact, this online teaching was his idea, and he's the one who facilitated that this online preaching, and I'm ever grateful to him. First time I met him when we were in Japan, Tokyo, Japan. That's where I met him, and ever since we have been together. Thank you, Sanjeev Prabhuji. It's incredible. I'm really very grateful to you. Hare Krishna.
Then next is Rajkumari Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Namaste,
Hare Krishna, Bhaiji. Very happy birthday. Very happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
मेरे उससे निकल रहा है 2-3 दिन से ही कि मैं गाना गाती रहती हूँ अब जियो हजारों साल और
जिंदगी लंबी नहीं होनी चाहिए, जिंदगी लंबी नहीं होनी चाहिए, जितनी भी है भगवान की सेवा में बीते, यही हमारी प्रार्थना है. बहन जी,
I pray to God कि at least 2 decades और आप रहें ताकि हम लोगों का मार्गदर्शन करते रहें. I to pray to God.
Thank you. Benji is a very good friend of my sister in Toronto, and my sister's name is Bhanu. The younger sister is one of the participants in this course, Harsha. So Benji से मिलके बहुत खुशी है मुझे. Thank you, Benji. Hari Bol.
बहुत अच्छा लगता है. Hari Bol.
Next is Archana Mataji. Archana Mataji, you are mute. Yeah.
Sorry. Hare Krishna, Charu Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is such a wonderful opportunity for me, Prabhu, to personally offer you good wishes on your 80th birthday. And wishing you a good health and success in your PhD. We would love to see you triumph and quickly receive your doctorate once again.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much.
And Prabhu, thank you for starting this group. And thank you for enlightening us on various topics on devotional service. It's like a dream come true to go
Mataji,
through all the.
आप तो बहुत एडवांस डिवोटी है मेरे से, बहुत एडवांस डिवोटी है.
No.
तो
To go through all these important Gaudiya literatures under your able guidance, Prabhu, and your mind-blowing PPTs, wonderful PPTs. Like we'll all cherish those PPTs for a long, long time to come through your books, which you are going to publish. And thank you once again, Prabhu. Wish you all the best, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Next is Dipti Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare.
Wish you a very, very happy Krishna conscious birthday. I wish long life, healthy and active life as it is today. And I feel fortunate myself that I am in contact with you. I have been in contact with you for, since 2 years or 3 years, and I have completed so many courses. I am very happy that I have learned so many things from you. You have been a Sikkha Guru for me, and I always feel that I'm fortunate to have you as a spiritual mentor. I wish that let Krishna and Lord Krishna and Radharani be with you always, and they bless you for the success in your PhD and to publish the book, and be happy always, be healthy always, be jolly always. I feel a vacuum when you are not in our group listening to our lectures. So come back quickly.
Thank you so much, Mataji. It is my dream actually, and I'm being considered. I think I sent a message to my team.
Yes.
The university where I'm going to commence my PhD in Sanatana Dharma, and my thesis would be my hypothesis. So I have a mixed feelings that I will tell you later. But the good news is that the president of the university, he just proposed to his faculty, given my exposure to Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, which is lacking in this curriculum. So he asked me to conduct a course. So this is the first time I'll be doing at the university level, academic way. So I need the blessings from all of you, and I hope some of you might join us. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, next is Harsha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Chandrabhai. Happy birthday to you. Very lucky. I'm feeling very lucky and fortunate to have you in the family, and I'm your sister. That is very proud for me. And through you, I have come in this Krishna consciousness, and that's what I'm doing. And I'll pray to God that give you all strength to complete your PhD and always serve and give us good guidance and blessings to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Asha.
Thank you, Chandrabhai. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please convey my pranams to Suresh Bhai. Some of you might remember, her husband is a great musician. He composes all the Hare Krishna songs with special ragas and raginis, He's a wonderful, wonderful musician. Thank you, Harsha. Harsha is my baby sister.
Thank you, Chandrabhai. Thank you, Chandrabhai. I'll tell him, sure. Thank you very much.
Who's been with me constantly, other than my mom, who passed away a few years ago. Thank you.
Thank you,
Next
Chandra.
is
Thank you, Sarat Prabhuji.
Nitya Sakhi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam Prabhuji. Prabhuji, At the bottom of heart, I feel that Bhakti Shastra group is our extended family. Since 2013, it was quite late in my life. I joined Bhakti Shastra group, and I still remember Suresh Prabhuji used to start with harmonium and that kirtan that time. Then we got Samta Mataji also, and in addition, Rakshna Mataji, Satyadevata Prabhuji, etc. As Prabhuji, a scientist in molecular biology from microbiology background, I'm also from microbiology background, and my domain area is also molecular biology. So in the beginning, I felt that I should listen to Prabhuji, and it was cultivated along. And I do see that in several odds, I'm connected with Bhakti Shastra group because. Prabhuji, as well as Sharat Prabhuji, Sanjeev Prabhuji, they are not only the spiritual mentor, they are the life coach also. And their teachings through Shastra, they have helped us for us to come out through several odds in our lives. So I feel that His Grace Charuchandra Prabhuji, he has taken the task which is not ordinary, as it is in epigenetics and Sanatan Dharma. He is pursuing PhD work, and he is getting so much of concession. We are happy, Prabhuji, out of 60 credits, you have to complete 30 credits. So it is unbelievable actually, and Lord is manipulating it for you. And yes, Prabhuji, what a task you have taken, Lord will bless you. And we feel that we will be connected to you, and we will try to follow your footsteps as you have cultivated us. We'll try to imbibe those qualities in us and spread the name of Lord in society and preaching. Thank you, Prabhuji. His Grace Sharat Prabhuji is also an intellectual person. Basically, we are not so intelligent, but we are not hard workers also. Even a drop of it we do get in our lives, our life, it will become precious. So I feel that our group is going to nourish us spiritually in the coming years also for the several courses. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. And wishing you a very happy 80th birthday, Prabhuji. And would like to celebrate 100th birthday also.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Nityashaki Mataji. As she just elaborated, we both are academically from the same discipline of science, microbiology, biology, genetics, basically. And she's, many of you may or may not know, she is the chairman of the Department of Microbiology there, she's no ordinary person. Please, she's very humble. So it's very hard to tell.
No, Prabhuji, we are not like NIH persons like you. So we are so insignificant. I'm just the HOD of the department.
Thank you. It's my great honor to be associated with all of you. Thank you.
Next is Radha Vinod Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Wish you a happy Krishna conscious 80th birthday. As I'm hearing that online started 13, but I met Charu Prabhuji. I don't know whether you remember 2006, 7, 8. Up to the 9, I was in Richmond, Virginia. I used to drive down from there to Washington DC, and Prabhuji used to take Bhagavad Gita and temple and just go up. There is a room, and we used to be there. So I remember Prabhuji, and then I moved back to Toronto. So Prabhuji, wonderful. I lost contact in between. Last 4 books, starting with Nadiya Bhakti Sutra. I think I'm with you. Learn so much of the Prabhuji. I see you are serving. You are my godbrother. I'm just junior godbrother to you, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. So you followed his words in the letter and spirit. As everybody is speaking to you, you took that Maharaj's instruction to you, and it's a very difficult to find somebody as like you, and who about Gaudiya books other than that. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya, there are many. Like I had been through courses, but you brought Madhurya Kandamani, Prema Bhatt, so Nadya Bhatt. There are many books. I just missed the previous one, Jaiva Dharma. So emotionally, you are involved, Prabhuji, and as everybody is saying that, at 80 years, your determination is as young as there. Divine couple is assisting you, and my prayers are there. Let that is be continue. So nice, Prabhuji. I'm glad that you accepted me on the course and I'm learning. Sharat Prabhuji is following on that. Even though I'm late, but it's always late than never be there. So glad, Prabhuji. Hope to see sometime. Last time you came to Toronto, I was in India. I'm back now, but hope to see you sometime, Prabhuji, in person also. It's good that you are teaching in university. Hope sometime find out some opportunity. Yeah, be there.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I'm coming to Toronto again around approximately the first week of January.
Good, Prabhuji, we'll meet.
I look forward to meet you.
Sure.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, Vaiti. Very nice.
Nice to see you. Lalita Priya is there. Mataji is there. So
Lalita Priya Mataji, I'm not sure. I thought she was to go to India.
Okay. We'll be there, Prabhuji. No worry.
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. You made tremendous progress. I clearly see that. Thank you. And Sharat Prabhuji, please, just as you have showed me so much love to me, I'm begging all of you to show the same love, affection for Sharat Prabhuji and of course Sanjeev Prabhuji for overall leadership. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Next is Rajiv Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Wishing you a very, very happy 80th appearance day, Prabhu. So thank you so much, Prabhu. It is my great honor and privilege to wishing you. I always see this one when I see you, Prabhu. I remember this, the qualities of Vaishnava, Titikshava, Karunika, Surda, Sarvadeinam, Ajata, Shatruva, Shanta, Sadhava, Sadhubhushana. So all these qualities are imbibed in you, Prabhu. If I say something, I'm not praising you, but these are all the qualities within I can see you. Since few weeks we are not seeing you. My wife is a silent listener to your class, basically. So she was asking why, Prabhu, I'm not able to hear Prabhu's. She was asking last 2 weeks back. So he already retired. He's concentrating in his PhD, Prabhu. And even in the Bhakti Ruksha, I always take your name. I'm almost conducting almost 5 Bhakti Ruksha in Sydney, Prabhu.
Wonderful.
So there I always take your name. Hey, 80 years old person is doing so much. We are all in a 30 plus or nearly 40 years old. Why can't we do this one? So that is what, Prabhu, you have shown us the way how to take this Guru's word very seriously in our life. So you are a live example. So please, Prabhu, please bless us. We can follow your footstep and we can please Srila Prabhupada mission and wish you a very, very happy Krishna consciousness appearance day once again. So hope Lord Divine Couple will help you in your fulfillment, your desire, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I could use all the blessings I could get. At this age, I'm beginning, and I have to go through another 4 or 5 years. Hopefully, with this advanced standing, it's possible I may be able to, if Krishna wishes and all of your prayers are with me, maybe in 3-4 years I might be able to complete it. And it's my dream, actually. Really, I hope to come back to all of you, and whatever the courses that I learn and the courses I would be conducting there at the academic level, I'll be part of the faculty there too. If now remember, this nothing is in concrete; it is still being considered. But if things go as planned, someday I would like to conduct those very courses that I would be learning at the university level, Sanatana Dharma, and whole new ball game. We will be starting that. Thank you. Thank you. And Rajiv Prabhu, I remember his daughter. Remember, Prabhu, your daughter once did the kirtan and everything. So wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Please convey my blessings to her. And she is a great, great devotee. And no wonder such great devotees. And Mataji also, please convey my blessings to her. Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Hare Krishna.
And next is Raksha Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी. તમને જન્મ દિવસના ખૂબ ખૂબ અભિનંદન. બસ તમારી બધી જ ઈચ્છાઓ તમારી ભગવાન પૂરી કરે. તમારી જેટલી બી સ્પિરિચ્યુઅલ ઈચ્છાઓ આપી, તમારી જે પણ સ્પિરિચ્યુઅલ ઈચ્છાઓ છે બધી ભગવાન પૂરી કરે. બસ એ જ ભગવાનને પ્રાર્થના. અને આઈ એમ સો પ્રાઉડ ઓફ માય સેલ્ફ કે હું તમારા ગ્રુપ સાથે જોડાયેલી છું. અને મને અદ્ભુત એક અનુભૂતિ થયા કરે છે જ્યારે બી અમે નવા નવા કીર્તનો કરે છે. હમણાં તમે નથી તો બહુ જ મિસ થઈ રહ્યો છે. અને અમે જ્યારે કીર્તન કરીએ, સેવા કરીએ છીએ ત્યારે હંમેશા તમને પ્રણામ કરીને કરીએ છીએ પ્રભુજી. થેન્ક યુ સો મચ પ્રભુજી.
થેન્ક યુ. તમે મને તમારા ગોપી ગીત તો મને હંમેશા યાદ રહેશે, હંમેશા યાદ રહેશે. અને એમની ખાસ this devotee is a very unusual devotee. I've never seen such lolium that she has. We all need to learn from her. Always ready to offer seva. And that is something that we need to emulate. Mataji, please have mercy on all of us.
ના પ્રભુજી એવું નથી. બસ ભગવાનની કૃપાથી મારી કીર્તન માટેનું જે ખબર નહીં ભગવાનની અંદરથી જે કંઈક આપ્યું છે, તો મને એટલા બધા નવા નવા શીખવાનું ઈગરનેસ આવે છે. એટલે સારું છે, ભગવાનની કૃપા છે. તમારા આશીર્વાદ હંમેશા રહે ભગવાન.
Samata Mataji, when I first offered her this task to really establish a team of kirtaniers, and she has done tremendous job, tremendous, well beyond my expectation. She exceeded that. And see that she is the one who inspired Raksha Mataji, Prabhuji here, Satyadevta Prabhuji. There are others here too also, and I don't see
Lalit Priya Mataji is not there today.
Sagar Prabhuji is not here, right? He is the one who always recites the Shiva prayer. So I remember all of you. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you, Samata Mataji.
Next is Ramya Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. First of all, thank you so much for the opportunity and wish you a very, 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 very happy, blessed 80th birthday, Prabhuji. Keep inspiring us and guiding us. Just praying the divine couple to be with you and give you all the success in your PhD so that in turn you can guide us like what you've been doing. I'm honored to be in the association with your guidance and Sharad Prabhuji's guidance. I joined this in Radha Tattva. Since then, I've been gaining a little bit of spiritual knowledge from you all, because before that I was zero. Even now I'm just starting. So thank you, and I just wish that you will keep inspiring us and blessing us. You're an enthusiastic, this thing, Prabhu, your energy is contagious actually. With 80 years, if you could do so much, just wish that we could be a little bit of that. So keep blessing us also, Prabhu. Thank you so much and praise.
Thank you. She is a very unusual devotee actually, right from the very beginning when I saw her first, I developed in her a daughterly affection. I told her that you are just like my daughter, and she accepted me as her fatherly figure. I have a natural affection. We may have some connection from the past lives. You are really, I feel
blessed for that, Prabhu. I'm really blessed to have a fatherly figure in you, and thank you so much. I've been troubling him sometimes. Whenever I have a personal problem, I send him a message saying, this is just there, please pray, Prabhu. So thank you that you're there. Thank you.
May God bless you. May Krishna bless you all the way.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Dandavat Pranam.
Next is Satyadevta Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Dhanavat Pranam Tara Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Happy Krishna conscious 80th birthday, Prabhu. So generally everybody say we are 80-year-old. I would say you are 80-year young. Let me put it like that, Prabhu. I mean, thank you for accepting me also as a part of this special group. So be a part of this group to attend sessions and learn a lot. And Prabhu, you are always very inspiring, Prabhu, in so many different ways. I mean, personally, I am like, I'm 51 now. So since some years, I've already been feeling like, no, I'm already 58. It's time to slow down and kind of things. But after seeing you, you have kind of challenged my perspectives, I must say, Prabhu. Your tremendous energy, enthusiasm, grit, commitment, go the extra mile to make things happen. Working really like 16 hours a day to make the PowerPoint presentations, all these things, never caring for your health, never caring for your other things and all. Each of these qualities are tremendous, Prabhu. They don't come so easily. I always think at least if I can get 1% of your commitment in this life, probably I'll make more progress, is what I feel, Prabhu. And I really pray Lord Krishna, Radha Govinda to fulfill all your desires, Prabhu, so that you can pursue your passion and you are using your passion, your every energy for Krishna, so that you'll be able to complete your PhD fully dedicated things, Prabhu. And one small request, Prabhu, kindly also devote enough time for your health. Wherever possible, if you need to spend some time for your health, if you need to take a break a little bit for one day, half day here and there, kindly also do that, Prabhu. And maybe whatever time Mataji needs and for your health, that's also very, very important. And I seek your blessings, Prabhu, on this day. I'm really struggling. I'm unable to get that kind of a commitment which many sincere devotees here have. So I seek your prayers and blessings, Prabhu. You're like my father. My father is 85. He's here with me. One of the reasons where I moved back to India after being in Europe for like 16 years, I moved back to India to serve my mother and father. Unfortunately, I lost my mother. Within 1 month, I came to India. But now at least I have my father to take care and whatever little I'm serving him. So I just wanted to wish you a wonderful,
Prabhuji.
Seek your blessings.
Very humble devotee, very humble devotee. When I first invited him to be one of my teammates, he was very reluctant, He said, how? He said, no, I see in every one of you some unique qualities, very, very unique qualities. And I wanted to make use of those unique qualities in the service of the divine couple, So that's what I invited. And I wish him all the best, I wish all of you the best, very best. One other thing I want to mention, when all of you are so this is not what I expected actually. When Sharad Prabhuji invited me, a devotee gets very embarrassed actually, when he's being glorified, because such glorification, there's a one downside is this, that there's a danger that one get inflated with false pride. What I want you to, all of you to know, that nothing of my own, everything is being given to me by the Supreme Lord. And if you remember from the Bhagavatam, when Brahmaji was given the task of a secondary creation, Visarga, you know what he prayed to Krishna? Please, my Lord, I'm taking this task, but I have this fear. Please bless me that I will never ever become puffed up with this false pride. So that is what I pray all of you, I hope I may never ever get that kind of pride, because everything is being given to us, and I'm trying my best to serve whatever जो भगवान की देन है, रक्षा माता जी, ये भगवान की देन है. When my Guru Maharaj gave me that special order, Charu Chandra, this is apart from the generic order that Guru always gives, then there is a tailor-made order. So he gave me that order the Charuchandra, I want you to learn Shastra and then teach others, So that is that has been my mission for the last 26 years. And Sanjeev Prabhu is the primary instrumental in fulfilling my Guru Maharaj's order, And all of you later on who join me are really, really, you are helping me. You are my helping hands, every one of you, I wish you all the very, very best. And please don't embarrass me anymore. I'm really, I'm overwhelmed by your love and affection. And I pray to the Supreme Lord to bless you all the things that He has given me. He has bestowed on me the same qualities, everything that can be reflected in all of you also, Haribol.
Finally, Santa Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Dandavat Pranam Charu Prabhuji. On your birthday, I'm so gladdened to see you after such a long gap. Prabhuji, when I embarked on this in this team, it was just through a small ad in the ISKCON Desire Tree. That time I didn't know what am I getting into. And you opened the treasure crest for me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going deeper and deeper into the depth of Vaishnava philosophy that you kept on introducing. We kept on joining, we kept on attending the classes. I had no idea. I just blindly, came and sat into the boat. Thank you so much for this adventure.
Thank you, Samantha Mataji. You have such a great leadership qualities, Thank you.
But of all the great work that you have done, I would like to thank you for this beautiful team, such noble people in our team, such genuine aspirants for spiritual life, like such people. And I'm not a very mingling person. I don't open up talk immediately. So over a period of time, I got the people I'm looking for around me in this group. So thank you so much for that. Wish you success in each and everything that you want to do. But most prominently, I'm looking forward for your book to be published, your PhD, doctorate to be done, and you teaching in the university. These are the three most important projects for you too, I know. So Lord will help you throughout. Wishes from my side, and I seek blessings at your lotus feet. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, all of you. I'm really, really overwhelmed. I didn't expect. Thank you, Sharad Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Rajiv Prabhuji. Rajiv
Yes,
Prabhuji. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
Now we can pray to the Lord Nrsingadev so that all the obstacles on the path of Charu Prabhuji, they are totally destroyed and he achieves the aim which we have discussed.
Yes, Prabhu. Dear devotees, please bear with me for a couple of minutes. So we'll chant Narasimha Pranam for the Charuchandra Prabhu's health, if you are okay with that. Narasimha Kavacham Mokshe Prahladenoditam Pura Sarvarakshakaram Punyam Sarvabhadravanashanam Sarvasampatkaram Chaiva Swarga Moksha Pradayakam Jatva Narasimha Devesham Hema Simhasanastitam Vivrittasham Trinayanam Sharadindu Samapravam Lakshmalingita Vamangam Vibhuti Virupashritam Chaturbhujam Komalangam Swarna Kundala Shobhitam Sriyashu Shobhito Raskam Ratnakeyura Mudritam Tapta Kanchana Shankasham Pita Nirmala Vasasam Indradisura Maulista Spuran Malikya Devtidi Virajita Padadvandam Shanka Chakradi Hetivi Karutmata Chayanaya Stuya Manam Mudanvita Swaruta Kamala Sammasam Krutwatu Kavacham Pade Narasimho Charuchandra Prabhu Shira Patu Loka Rakshatma Sambhava Sarvagopi Stambhavasa Palam Charuchandra Prabhu Rakshatu Dvanim Narasimho Charuchandra Prabhu Drushav Patu Soma Surakni Lochana Smritim Charuchandra Prabhu Patu Narhari Muni Varyastuti Priya Nasham Charuchandra Prabhu Simha Nashastu Mukam Lakshmi Mukhapriya Sarva Vidyadi Papatu Narasimharasanam Charuchandra Prabhu Vakram Patu Indu Vadanam Sada Prahlada Vandita Narasimha Patu Charuchandra Prabhu Kantam Skandha Bhu Bharanantakrit Divyastra Shobhitam Bhujo Narasimha Patu Charuchandra Prabhu Bhujau Karau Charuchandra Prabhu Deva Varado Narasimha Patu Sarvata हृदयं योगी साध्याश्च निवासं पातु चारुचंद्र प्रभु हरि मध्यम पातु हिरण्याक्ष वक्षम कुक्षी विधारण नाभिं चारुचंद्र प्रभु पातु नरहरि स्वनाभि ब्रह्म संसुता ब्रह्मांड कोटयाकाट्यम यशास्तु पातु चारुचंद्र प्रभु खटिम गुह्यम चारुचंद्र प्रभु पातु गुह्यानां मंत्राणां गुह्य रूपदृक् गुरु मनोभाव पातु जानुनी नर रूपदृक् जंगे पातु धर बार वृत्ता यो असौंड्र केशरी सुर राज्य प्रदा पातु पादौ चारुचंद्र प्रभु नरहरीश्वर सहस्र शीर्षा पुरुष पातु चारुचंद्र प्रभु सर्वशा तनुम मोहोग्रा पूर्वता पातु महावीराग्र जोगनित महाविष्णु दक्षिणेतु महाज्वालास्तु नैऋतो पश्चिमे पातु सर्वेषु दिशि चारुचंद्र प्रभु सर्वतोमुखः नरसिंह पातु व्ययं सौम्यं भीषण विग्रह ईशानां पातु भद्रो चारुचंद्र प्रभु सर्वमंगलदायक संसार भयदा पातु मृत्यो मृत्यो न केशरी इदं नरसिंह कवचं प्रह्लाद मुखमंडितं भक्तिमान यः पटे नित्यं सर्व पापै प्रमुच्यति पुत्रवान् धनवान् लोके दीर्घायुरुपजायते यं यं कामयते कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति असंशयं सर्वत्र जयम् आपनोति सर्वत्र विजयी भवेत् भूम्यान्तरिक्ष दिव्यानां ग्रहाणां निवारणं रुचिको राग संभूत विशापाहरणं परं ब्रह्म राक्षस यक्षाणां दूरोच्चारण कारणं ऊर्जे वाताल पत्रे वा कवचं लिखितं शुभं करमूले धृतमेन सिद्धये कर्म सिद्धया देवासुर मनुष्येषु स्वंसमेवाजयं लभेत् एकसन्ध्यं त्रिसन्ध्यं वाय पठे नियतो नरः सर्वमंगल मांगल्यं मुक्तिं मुक्तिं च विन्दति द्वात्रिंशति सहस्राणि पठेच्छुद्धात्मभिर्नरि कवचस्य मंत्रस्य मंत्रसिद्धि प्रजाते अनेन मंत्रराजेन कृत्वा भस्माभिमन्त्रणं तिलकं बिभ्रयादेस्तु तस्याग्रहः भयं हरेत् त्रिवारं जपमानस्तु दत्तं वार्याभिमन्त्र च प्रासेदं नरमन्त्र नरसिंह ध्यानमाचरेत् तस्य रोग प्रणश्यन्ति ये च स्वे कुक्षि संभवा किमर्थ भो नोक्ते न नरसिंह सदृशो भवेत् मनसा चिन्तितं यत्तु स तच्चाप्नोति संशयम् गर्जन्तं गर्जयन्तं निजभुजपतलं स्फोटयन्तं हतन्तं दीप्यन्तं तापयन्तं दिव्यदिजन्तं क्षेपयन्तं क्षिपन्तं क्रन्दन्तं रोषयन्तं दिशि दिशि सत्तं सम्मारन्तं भरन्तं वीक्षन्तं घूर्णयन्तं करनिकराचतै दिव्यसिंहा नमामि इति श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणे प्रह्लादोक्तं श्री नरसिंह कवचं संपूर्णम् विघ्न विनाशक श्री नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय नरसिंह कवच महामंत्र की जय चारुचंद्र प्रभु की जय All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
This is incredible, really incredible. I'm going to need this kavacha, because I have a long way to go, and so many obstacles come and go, but this will be in my memory till the very last breath I will take. Prabhuji, I have no words to thank you enough, really. So incredible. All of you. I'm very, very grateful to all of you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. It was so beautifully recited, Prabhu, and especially wherever Mama is there, you changed it to the name of Charu Prabhu so that all the wishes are going for him. That was an incredible thought, Prabhu. Very, very nice, Prabhu. Thank you. This is the first time I'm hearing Namaste Kavacham. You have recited so beautifully. Offered all the prayers to Charu.
So wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hari Bol.
Sharad Prabhuji, it's your turn now. Hare Krishna.
What can I say? That's why I'm individually. I told all of you whatever I had to every one of you. I'm running out of the words now. Such an incredible love and affection that you showed me, and I have this same kind of love and affection for all of you also. And you all may make great progress. I pray to the divine couple to specially shower the greatest mercy that their lordship can bestow on all of you. That's all I can do. I'm a very poor person, but that is all I can pray to the divine couple to bless all of you. And the Lord divine couple has blessed me some special देन जिसे कहते हैं भगवान, ये ऐसी देन आप सबको देते रहे भगवान सबको. And all of you are very, very sincere devotees, and I am really, enriched by having known all of you, and we will continue. I'm going to be the very soul of all of you, very part of all of you. We are all there to help each other, as I said in my message to all of you. So thank you again. Haribol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Then we'll conclude today's class with the Nrsinga prayer. As I said yesterday, Sagar Prabhuji, he is in India, he is in Vrindavan. Now, any volunteers for the Nrsinga prayers today?
Prabhuji, may I do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mataji, you do. Mataji, please you do.
No, I was anyone. I was thinking Archana Mataji would do. You do, Mataji. Your turn. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubheva cha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Prabhupada ki jai ho. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadayine. Praladadayine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilatankanakalaye. Shilatankanakalaye. Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha. Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha. Yato yato yami tato Narsimha. Yato yato yami tato Narsimha. Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha. Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha. Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapate. Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakha. Adbhuta Shringar Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanumringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Ho Narsimhadev 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 Jai Ho Narsimhadev Jai Ho Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jai Ho Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol. श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिम्हा भगवान की जय हो. भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय हो. आज के आनंद